Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make an 8-bit version of Wonder Woman. Oh, and by the way, just in case you like these and you want to make more of them, feel free to check out the card system and the link below down in the description for my 8-bit tutorials playlist. It's filling up quite nicely. Moving on, if you want to make Wonder Woman, here's what you're going to need. You will need some white stained clay, and grab some cyan stained clay. Also grab some magenta stained clay and some black wool. Also grab white wool, red wool, blue wool, and finally grab yourself some yellow wool. And once you have each one of these materials right here, and once you've figured out where you want to make it, I'll be making it right here, you're going to want to kick off your Wonder Woman with 2 black wool coming directly up from the ground. That's 1 and 2. You then want to take this second black wool, this upper black wool, and from it do an upright diagonal. Then go right at that diagonal by 1. Then do an upright diagonal. Go right by 1, and then up by 1. Then do 3 upright diagonals, so that's 1, 2, 3. Then go up on top of that third upright diagonal by 1. Then do an up left diagonal. Go up on top of this diagonal by 1, but also go left of the diagonal by 2. 1, 2. Then take this first block that you placed going left and go down from it by 2. 1, 2. Then do a bottom left diagonal. And go left by 2. 1, 2. Then do an up left diagonal. And go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then do an upright diagonal. And go up by 1. Then do an upright diagonal and go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do an upright diagonal and go up by 1. Then do an upright diagonal and go up by 1. Then do 2 upright diagonals. 1, 2. Then go right to that second upright diagonal by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then do 2 bottom right diagonals, so that's 1 and 2. Go down from that second bottom right diagonal by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then do 3 up left diagonals, so the first one will be placing a block right here, and then we just have to do 2 more, so that would be second up left diagonal, third up left diagonal. And I do just want to point that out, guys, since we are doing up left diagonals from that block. 1, 2, 3. Then, from that third up left diagonal, do 2 bottom left diagonals. 1 and 2. Then go left of that second bottom left diagonal by 2. 1, 2. Then go down by 2. 1, 2. Then go left 1. Then do a bottom left diagonal. And go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then go left by 2. 1, 2. Then go down by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then extend the 4th and 5th blocks, each going right by 1, but also take this 5th block that we placed going down and do a bottom left diagonal from it to connect everything back together. And once you've done that, you then also want to take this block right here, this one that you just extended to the right, and from this block do 3 bottom right diagonals from it. So that's 1 and 2 and 3. Then go to the right of that third bottom right diagonal by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do 3 upright diagonals. 1, 2, 3. Then go up until you connect all the way back to where you first started. So just to show you guys, that little section that we've just made should look exactly like this. And you should connect all the way back to where you first started. Once you've got that taken care of, you then want to, you should have really noted what block you actually connected with. It's actually this one, if you guys can see. So if you're counting from the bottom of this row, since we now just have to find it again, it's going to be the 4th block coming up. So that'll be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, which is this one right here. From this block, go right by 1, like that. You then want to, from this block, do an upright diagonal. Then go up by 1. You also, from that same upright diagonal, want to do a bottom right diagonal, like that. Then, continuing on from the block that we just placed on top, you want to place a yellow wool on top of that block, and then you want to go right of that yellow wool by 2 with your black wool. 1, 2. Then do 2 bottom right diagonal, so that's 1, 2. Then go down by 1. Then do 9 bottom left diagonal, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then go down by 1. Then do 3 bottom right diagonal, so that's 1, 2, 3. Then go down by 1. Then right 1. Then do a bottom right diagonal, and go right by 1. Then do another bottom right diagonal. Go down by 1, and left by 8, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then go up by 2, 1, 2. Then do 2 up left diagonals, 1, 2. Then 2 bottom left diagonals, 1, 2. Then go down by 2, 1, 2. Then connect that block that connected all the way to the floor, all the way back to where you first started. And what you'll want to end up with should look exactly like this. And this is roughly the outline of your Wonder Woman. Now, once you've reached this point right here, before we fill her in, we're going to make her golden lasso. And that's why we have that yellow wool placed conveniently at the top of the left hand there. So, once you've reached this point right here, take out your yellow wool and come all the way up to this single yellow. On top of this yellow, do this sequence of blocks. Go up by 1, left by 1, 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 up by 1. You then, from this block that you just went up 1 with, you then want to go right by 3, 1, 2, 3, and you also want to go left by 13, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What you then want to do, on top of this very long row of yellow that we have, stack another row of yellow, like this, except you want to do a couple of things to this row. So you want to make it one shorter on the right hand side this row, like that, and you want to make it one longer on the left hand side, like that. So one shorter on the right, one longer on the left. So once you have the golden lasso taken care of, all we have to do to complete our Wonder Woman is fill her in with colour. And I'll explain how this is going to happen whilst I actually fill her in. So first of all, I'm going to completely fill in the lower half of our Wonder Woman. Then I'm going to give you guys a perfect view of it, and that will give you guys the opportunity to pause and apply it to your very own Wonder Woman. And once I've done that to the lower half, we will do the exact same thing to the upper half. The reason that it's going to work this way is because if we try and go through each individual block placement, not only is the video going to take an incredibly long time, but it's also not going to be too much clearer than what we're going to be doing here, as the most difficult part of this is the outline, and all of the colour and all of the details exist pretty much confined next to or in about the outline. And the reason that it works that way is because this thing's so small, so you guys will be able to see what I mean once we actually reach the point where you can pause it and you can take a look at this thing, but you're just going to have to take my word for it until then. As a matter of fact, we're not too far off of it at all. Wow, that was difficult to say. We're not too far off of it at all. We just have to finish filling in this arm. We've also got her other bracelet to do, her bullet deflecting, laser projecting, unicorn defeating. I ran out. Unicorn defeating bracelets. So this is what the lower half of your Wonder Woman wants to look like, guys. And as you can see, it's very, very simple. If for some reason you find it difficult to fill her in this way, all you have to do is just focus on one color or one part at a time. For instance, focus on her corset or her pants or her boots or her bracelets. You know, once you do one color, all of the others become very easy, but I don't think that you'll have any trouble whatsoever. So pause the video here if necessary, apply everything that you see on screen to your very own Wonder Woman. Once you've done that, we can then move on to the upper half. So let's do it. So now we're going to fill in the face. The only difficult part about this upper half is, well, the face, that's it, because she's got a few features. As you might imagine, she has eyes, she doesn't actually have a nose, disturbingly enough, but she has eyes, she has an ear. She should have two, I don't know what happened to the other one. And she also has a mouth. So let's just do this, guys. We just have this bit to do. There's an extra white there because Wonder Woman has big eyes like a big giant fish. We also have to do her tiara. That's what I was looking for, guys, when I was including the mouth and the ears and such. We also have to do her tiara right here at the top, and we also have to add in her ear here, and you'll end up with something that should look exactly, whoops, not exactly like that, there we go, she's got a hole in her face. You should end up with something that should look exactly like this, and that's perfect, guys. That is the face. So if you want, pause this if necessary, apply everything that you see right here onto your very own Wonder Woman, and once you've done that, all you have to do is fill all of the empty spaces that we have up here in with black wool, and of course all we're doing now is we're just giving her hair. That's all we're doing. We're filling in her hair, and I will point out that once you've filled in the hair, don't get tempted to fill in that empty space on the right hand side there, as that's meant to be there. That's a separation between the arm and the lasso, of course. So what you want to end up with once you've completely finished this, guys, is something that should look exactly like this. This is what Wonder Woman looks like once she's been 100% fully completed. Hopefully you guys like this. Hopefully you've managed to make it. And if you guys do like this, I'd really appreciate it if you could give this video a like, a share, a favorite, guys. Anything you'd feel like doing to help me out, I would just tremendously appreciate. You guys know I love it when you show me love. Feel free to check out the card system and the link below down in the description for all of my other many 8-bit tutorials. So far from the Justice League, we have Flash, we have Batman, we have Superman, all on the channel. Of course, you guys can expect to see Aquaman. Oh my god, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter. The list will probably go on there. I'm just going to keep making them and making them. Feel free to comment down below who else would you like to see. You guys have been suggesting a lot that I should make the Teen Titans, so I'm probably going to end up doing that. I've already made the 8-bit Avengers and many, many more, so feel free to check those out. Again, like, share, favorite if you would, guys. Comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.